Hello, good afternoon. We are live. We are going to be doing our Friday goal setting live stream. We're going to get some stuff done. We're going to get some stuff planned. We're going to go through and we're going to review old goals. And we are going to get some new goals on the books. I hope you have your planner. I've got mine. And that's really going to help us to make sure we are focused, we are on track, and we are getting things done. So, I hope that you have something nice and warm to drink. I have my afternoon coffee, and I am very much enjoying it today. Sometimes the coffee just hits different, you know? Anyways, we've got our afternoon coffee. We are on Do Not Disturb because you have my full and undivided attention for the next little while. And we are going to work out our goals for the week. So, a little bit later on, I am going to bring up and make my announcement, my Friday announcement, that I do have something exciting in the wings. It doesn't happen for a little bit now, but I want to just get you guys all on board and as excited as I am because now I can finally announce it. We have talked about it a little bit in the past. I've mentioned working on it, but I haven't really gone into detail for the Friday crowd. So I'm super excited, but we'll get into that later. Let's actually first start reviewing last week goals and seeing what we got done and what we didn't get done. So that is the most important part. So let's just jump into it. Okay. So last week's goals. Do you have them handy? Grab them if you don't have them handy. If you were not prepared for us to get in right away, to get down to business right away, if you expected some more chatting, grab your goals and let's just go over and see how did you do? How did you not do? I've actually got some goals that I forgot to cross off that I did, but I have not given myself credit for. So let's grab that and get some credit going because I like to give myself credit. Okay, so I forgot to cross off that I finished my Thursday YouTube video. And if you want to hold me accountable, you are welcome to because it's posted. I hope you've already seen it. If not, jump over there after we finish up here. It's all about how to prepare for your labs, specifically biology labs in university. It's the entire process that I went through. So go check it out if you have not already. But I'm crossing it off for me because I definitely did it. Module 2, yep, I did that. I did that. Ooh, schedule social media. Okay, so I have scheduled about half of my social media. I am not quite done that. So we're going to have to put that back onto this week's. Yeah. Okay. So me sitting here telling you guys to get ready, I didn't grab a pen. So we're going to have to finish up scheduling social media. I could probably do that this weekend, but I'm still going to put it on my plan for next week. And I also haven't sent out this week's newsletter. I've been flittering from place to place this week. I'm going to send this newsletter. I meant to send it yesterday, but it just got away from me the day. I am also just finishing up some of the finishing touches on the workbooks. So I need to get that down as well. It's so hard. Oh, sorry. I'm getting ahead of myself. I'm already talking about something that I have not introduced yet. So I'm going to put that down. So I've gone through, I have finished all of my goals except for one and a half. I haven't sent this week's newsletter yet, which again, it's Friday. I have until Sunday to finish my goals, but I will probably send out the newsletter. Today, I have something else I have scheduled this afternoon, so maybe tomorrow I will send it out. Um, but other than that, I got everything done. I'm super proud. Oh, I should really do it today. Okay, I'm gonna try and do it today. Um, I and then I still have to work on social media, which it's something that I schedule to do almost every day to work on a little bit. I do like to kind of plan ahead and think of different things that I'm going to do in the future so that I'm not thinking up posts every day because I find it's very, very labor intensive to think up all of my posts that I want to do in the same day. So I'm going to have to get on that and plan a little bit more content for the month for social media and just engaging with you guys over social media. But that is that. And I have been doing so much better now that I have started scheduling in time every single day. I've been able to post more stories. I've been able to ask more questions and just get a little bit more engaged with you guys. If you do not follow me on Instagram, head over there and follow me, please. It's just at absolutely studying. And I have just been posting so many updates on all these things that are coming up. And it's I kind of share more updates there, whereas here I'm always like business. Well, today I'm very casual business because, like I said, today is just a messy, I would say messy bun, but it's like a messy ponytail and get some work done type day. So got all my goals done. And how have I been doing this? I have been doing this by setting my time, batching my time, organizing my time, and I really think that having that kind of structure is the best for me. I write down my to-do list every single day. You can see my little to-do list on my planner. This year I have a happy planner. I am happy with my happy planner, although it was my second choice. The planner I wanted was actually sold out. So I'm gonna have to work on that. But I might not keep this planner for the whole year. I might actually try and buy an undated planner, even though that's like my thing or with undated planners. I like dated planners. I don't know why. I don't even know why it matters. But in any count, how I stayed on focus was just batching my time and focusing on the task at hand. I made a very concerted effort this week to not multitask, which is something that I am often guilty of. And so, as you are going through and assessing what worked for you, make sure that you write that down. Like, what really worked for you this week? What didn't work for you? What would you like to try again next week? What do you want to double down on? So, for me, I'm going to double down on batching my time. It's been something that I've been working on for years. I've been doing it for years, and it just really works really well for me. Also, having my planner to write my daily to-dos in and really keep me focused so that it gives me my list of the things that I have to get done today. And then after I get those items done, I can start going back and checking my weekly goals or my daily tasks to work on things that are a little bit less important or a little bit further away. So those are my two big takeaways from the week. I'm so proud that I got everything done that I wanted to. And oh, an update on last week. Last week, if you joined me, I was also a little bit frustrated because I thought I had missed one of my goals. I had just completely forgotten it existed. It was the proofreading checklist. And I had made the comment of, it's only Friday. I still have until Sunday to actually finish my goals. And I did. I did get it done, created, uploaded. So if you wanted it, I will link here. Let me make a note. Add link to essay checklist. So the proofreading checklist has been added on and attached to my essay checklist because I thought that that was probably the best place for it. It's the most logical place. If you are checking to write a piece of writing, you're probably going to grab the essay checklist, and then the proofreading checklist just flows organically onto it. So I'm going to add that to the description box. If you are looking right now, it's not there now. I'll do it at the end of the stream so that you're not watching me do all of the behind the scene YouTube things. And while I am talking about YouTube things, please make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel. As I immediately start going off into my spiel, because I do have a goal. This year, I want to hit 10,000 subscribers. That's a massive number. That's a huge number. And I'm putting it out there in the universe and I'm owning it. And I'm pretty sure people are going to think that this is not going to happen. But I am doubling down on it, and I'm determined to make this happen. So please subscribe and help me out. So now let's take a moment to look back on the week and figure out what we could do better. Now, sorry, if you've been following me a little bit longer, you know that I had been ill for like a month. And so I am better now, but I still have a little bit of lingering cough. So I'm so sorry. Anyways, let's get back to business. So let's also review what we did last week and have a little chat about things that we could do better. For me, I think one of the things I could do better is definitely structuring breaks. So today, I used to, and I really work well with the Pomodoro planner while I am studying. Today, I decided to try and implement it on my work day. So that is the same idea of the 25 minutes of focus, 5 minutes of rest, and then repeating 4 intervals, then you get a 20-minute break. So that's something I want to start trying with my work day, just because I get so focused and I like work and I work and I work and I work and I work. And then I forget to take breaks sometimes because I'm so immersed in making progress and getting things done that I just forget to take a break. And sometimes I end up at the end of a 5 or 6 hour work session and I just kind of have that overwhelmed brain. Yesterday, I quit work about an hour early because I had just been in such deep focus all day. I didn't take a break all day because I was just so focused. And I was having a hard time concentrating. So that's one thing that I'm going to try and do, is try and take more breaks throughout the day, just so that I'm not taking my own advice, so that I'm not so focused for such a long amount of time. And I think that that would help me a lot. I used to do it all the time when I was studying, but sometimes transitioning from study sessions to work days is hard to remember that you still need that break. So that's what I'm going to do. Let me write that down. So we're going to implement the Pomodoros. And if you have anything that you want to work on that will help you to stay a little bit more attuned to your goals, you write yours down as well. Again, don't add too many things because we want to make just small increments, but write one or two things down that you are really proud of that you stuck to this week that really, really helped you and you want to repeat again. And maybe one or two things that you could think you can do just a little bit better. And while you are thinking those up, I'm going to let you in on my announcement. Again, if you were here on Wednesday for our live productivity tips, you would know that I am launching my first ever Steady Skills digital course. And so what this is it's the entire first group of coaching sessions that I do with students that will help them to learn organizational skills, to help them stay on top of their schoolwork. It helps them learn all their note-taking skills and reading skills and all of the things you need to know, all of the basics you need to know to really excel in post-secondary. This is also great for high school students who are getting ready to transition from high school into post-secondary, and they are nervous about what kind of study skills they're going to have to pick up in order to excel in university. It's also great for people who are returning after a long time away from university, or some university students or college students who are just nervous about if their studying techniques are up to par and how they can really have the best use, most effective use of their time. So that's what this is. It is 5 modules. Each is broken down into a theme of organization, how to set yourself up for success, what to do if you do fall behind, different tips that successful students all have in common, reading and note-taking strategies, and all of these things are all crammed into this course. I shouldn't say crammed because this course is actually quite sizable. So normally this is something that I would go through students over the course of months with on one-on-one. But because access is always a problem for so many students, whether they don't have the time to commit to regular weekly sessions with a coach or a consultant, whether it's a money factor where they don't have the money to put out for one-on-one coaching sessions, or maybe it's just that they have a strange schedule and sometimes they're available at noon and sometimes they're available at 11 p.m. so that you can do this on your own time. So it's going to be 100% digital. So you can do as much of it as you want. It has all action steps at the end of each and every unit so that you know what to implement at what time. And it has a workbook to guide you through everything with templates and worksheets and assignments so that you can get everything structured and ready. And there are a bunch of cheat sheets in there for you to be able to follow along. So I'm so incredibly excited to actually be able to be sharing this with you guys. And again, I'm going to be, it's not launching until March 1st. So mark that in your calendars. It's not available today. I'm just so excited to finally be talking about it. As you can tell, I'm just dishing all of the secrets and there's so much to be told. There's so much more to be added and with add-ons and stuff like that. So you guys will see it. It'll be coming out. I will be talking about it more and a little bit more about the pricing and the packages and stuff like that. But it is very, very, very affordable. A lot of times, in order to sit down with a tutor or a study strategist such as myself, a coach or an academic consultant, it costs hundreds of dollars. This is not like that. This is going to be very, very, very affordable. It's going to be less than what it costs you to go out for lunch. So that is my entire goal with packaging up this course and being able to release it, is that it is affordable so that as many students as possible can get access to these courses and really be able to feel confident in their study skills. And so that is my announcement. I got a little bit too excited once I start talking about it. I just go off. So I'm going to rein it back in, rein in my excitement. I'm sure you can see how excited I am. And then we are going to work on taking a deep breath, a sip of coffee. I hope you guys are as excited as I am about this because I really am just so stoked. Okay. So let's get back to work. I hope that while I was going on this rant, I did not sidetrack you out of your own goals too much, and that you were ready to admit and give yourself permission to take credit for one or two things that you did well this week, and one or two permissions that you and give yourself permission to one or two things that you want to work on, so that we can get everything focused and ready for next week's goals. So, as usual, I don't want you to take too many things on at a time. Usually, I like to keep it around 3 or 4 goals, or if they're smaller tasks, you can add something a little bit more if they're nice, small, minute tasks. So, but no more than 5 things, because that's pretty much something every day that you have to commit to. So, write those down, set them in stone, and we can add them to our planners for next week and make that commitment. So, me, I'm doubling down. I want to finish planning out my social media. I need to kind of do some behind the scenes work so that you can see some glimpses of the course. Like, that's just where all of my focus is this month. I'm not going back down that rabbit hole. I'm going to calm down. But yeah, so if you're following me on Instagram, you'll be able to see some behind the scenes from the course. I do have a link in the description if you want to learn more. And that is for the Study Skills digital course. Next, I need to send out that newsletter. I need to finish up some of the stuff on the workbooks. Each module has its own workbook. It's very in-depth, very comprehensive, lots of cheat sheets and templates. And that is that. Oh, and I need to add a checklist to my digital course. I also need to I need to make my stubs for live streams, so that I can figure out what we are going to be chatting about over the next few weeks, besides my course. So, if you have set your goals, put them down in the comments if you are so bold. Otherwise, head over to Instagram and DM me. I love chatting with you about your goals. And sharing them with somebody is also setting up accountability. If you are putting it out there in the universe, people are going to know about it, and then you have to do it. So if you don't have anyone else to tell, or if you're too shy to tell anyone else, you can always tell me. I love it. I love engaging with you. I love chatting with you. I love supporting you in your goals. So again, over to Insta at Absolutely Studying, send a private message, be like, hey, I have a goal to do X, Y, and Z today. So I'm super excited to hear about your goals. In the meantime, do all the YouTube things, like this video, and subscribe to my channel. We're up to 3 videos a week. We do our Wednesday workshops, we have our Thursday videos, and we have our Friday goal setting live streams. So if you do have any questions, also, you can email them to me or save them for next Friday when I am back with you and our coffee and we can hang out. And make sure you head down and click the link for the Study Skills digital course. Again, I want to share it with as many people as possible. I'm just so excited. And until next week, I hope you have an amazing adventure.